What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again, and today we've got a rather big update for the Stargate mod for Arma 3. Now, this first video you guys will be seeing is the stuff that's actually in-game ready to go. It features the new medieval commoners. I think the hut might be new. You can see up on the tower there's a knight, but the big thing is the transportation rings. These things are awesome. So you can see when we get in, we have the ability to call AI to us, so they'll call our squad onto our position. They all run to me, as you see. Their positioning is not perfect for it, but it's suitable. We activate the rings. You can see it teleports us just like the show. We've now been transported into a Gould mothership, or something like that. Obviously, that's all mock made out of parts. You can see the first Gould we have is a new one. It's the closed helmet version of the Gould guards. They've also got open helmeted versions. They've got red Jaffa, red armored Jaffa, and they've got a red armored leader version, which wasn't included in this. And now I think about it, I should have used the red version just so I could show off the leader. But he's basically just like the unhelmeted Jaffa with a cape. In addition to this, the development team's been expanding out the multiplayer server for it. They've been trying a lot of new stuff. New game modes, things like that, all sorts of new features. And we're actually going to have some video of the other features that aren't in yet but are work in progress. So we're going to go ahead and look at that after this battle's over here. So as you can see, the Gould are also far less accurate. They're not like deadly precise. They're still very, very, very capable of killing any opponents, but said opponents are still going to be capable of at least fighting back. As you can see, though, you gotta be really careful when fighting them. They still have explosive staff damage, which I'm not sure how I feel about the explosive staff damage. On the one hand, it looks amazing. On the other hand, it's just super devastating to like everybody. As you can see, I was pretty far away in the corner. I was still getting injured by Ace being enabled. You can see one shot killed him. I just put a few more rounds down the hallway just to be sure. And then I think he was the last guy that was in here. I recorded this yesterday, so. But, I mean, that's all the new stuff. So we're going to move on here to some of the other stuff. First thing we have is Ra's pyramid, although I guess you really could use this as anybody's pyramid. This is the one that's from the Stargate movie, though. So as you can see, you're able to run inside, up the ramp. Taking a look through the inside of the structure, it's the same one from Abydos. And you've got the Stargate and stuff's already pre-placed inside. And that's about it at the moment for this one. So that's the new pyramid they're working on. Awesome prop. Of course, stuff like this is really going to set the tone for Alien Worlds. The next thing we've got is a little clip of the SGC here. Actually, this is one of the longer clips we have, but this is the SGC. I wanted to show you guys the whole thing because even though it doesn't really necessarily need to show you the whole thing for the feature that this video is showing, it gives you guys a better look at the SGC that's being work in progress here. So you can see the SGC. There's a lot of different hallways and rooms. The big feature of this video intended to show is there's an alarm system that's in place. So you're able to run up, activate the alarm, and if the base is getting invaded or whatever, here you go. Now you've got AI getting spawned in. You can see it's actively adding them to the team. These guys are probably just spawning in right around the hallway there. And what shocked me is that the AI pathfinding for the SGC actually seems to work pretty well. These guys aren't just standing there. They're actually actively moving through the hallways. They do seem to struggle a little bit, but you'd think with the how narrow the hallways are and stuff, they would struggle with that a lot more than they are. So, I mean, yes, they're struggling some. They're not doing perfect, but they're doing pretty darn good. The gold, on the other hand, I don't know. That guy looked like he might have been having some trouble, so I'm not sure. I guess that's something we won't know for sure until the live version, but they do seem to be doing pretty well with the smaller size of the hallways, all the thin and entrances, exits, whatever you want to call them. I know they're also working on other things, different kinds of alarms and stuff like that for different kinds of responses. So we're going to go ahead and move on, though, here. Of course, we're still in the SGC for this one. This one's presenting like a promotion ceremony. I guess they're working on a promotion script, so you just promoted to Major in this video, and it records the clip for Major Carter, Captain Carter, once you start the show. Now, I don't know how that's going to work within the confines of the mod, because only a few people ever got promoted to like higher ranks. So I don't know if they're going to start you off at captain or lieutenant and give you like promotions through that, or if it's going to be something else. But this is really just them showing kind of the promotion system off with voice acting included. Nothing too crazy, but something different. Of course, we've also got a new alien creature. I can't remember this thing from the show, but this really is just showing out the shielding system. I would actually love to see if this could be somehow applied to Operation Trebuchet. First contact for the elites. It would need to be modified, though, because this shield's indestructible in here. But you can see every time this thing takes damage, for the most part, if it's like a constant barrage, it won't appear, but it shows off shields. And now I've got to skip ahead already, but here we've got the gold infection here. So you can see you're able to spawn a snake and that it appears on the back of the guy. This is very, very, very work in progress. Bear that in mind, guys. But you can see he just showed off being infected by this thing. It puts you into a cinematic camera. You can also see a thirst and hunger bar at the bottom. I'm assuming that when you get infected, it gives AI control of your character and puts you into cinematic mode. I'm not sure how it works. Here we've got kind of the planetary greeting system or something like that. I don't know what I want to call it, but basically you'll be able to go up to AI and see how you can help them and stuff like that. So this is just an early preview of that system. So next. So the shock grenade sounds like a regular grenade right now. It's explodes a little bit different, but it stuns the enemies. You can see they're not dead except for maybe one down. Might be. We've got a ship. I can't remember which species had this ship. I feel like it's not a gold ship. I feel like it's maybe used by the Tok'ra. We've got the Stargate system. Now, this is the last video here, guys. This thing's pretty cool. So you can see there's a couple different options on the gate here. You selected the gate, dials up. The animation's still work in progress, but it dials up the other gate, and the gold that was standing there is no longer there. So they've replicated the system that when that thing jets out, it kills anything in its path, and the teleportation's working for it. Lastly, we have the Rawhead, the Jaffa Guard's Rawhead, and that's the final thing for the mod I had to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll keep you guys up to date with the new Stargate stuff as it rolls out. I'll try to stay a little bit better on it, but I can't make any promises. Other than that, I will see you guys around. Take it easy.